Feels good to be out there with our players. A lot of us have been out on the road the last few weeks here, chasing a lot of other players. So it's good to be back with ours. Our guys had a good day of work, but still got a lot of work ahead of us. The great thing about bowl prep is you get a little extra time. So today was really about us. It's going to continue to be about us, but excited to get out there and go to work.
Anyone who's transferring or declared who could still play in the bowl game?
Bucky was out there today. He's one. Other than that, I don't believe there is.
How would today's practice be compared to, was it like a Tuesday during the regular week, or how could you compare it to?
Yeah, no, it's more of a reset for us. It's more of a early fall camp practice, getting out there, good on good work, right? Going out there, doing individual, the stuff that matters in bowl games. You see it show up every single year, tackling, penalties, those are the things you have to address, ball security. So it was really a different format than what it would be during a typical week.
What do you want to practice? Just the feared number of games? Is it 2 weeks worth? Is it 10 days worth?
Every opportunity to practice, an opportunity to get better, right? I see teams that aren't getting to play in bowl games, they don't get this opportunity to have, it's like spring ball. It's like another 15 practices where you get a chance to go out there and get better. So we want to take advantage of every opportunity we have in front of us.
What are you hoping to see specifically out of some of the young guys, those true freshmen and those sophomores during these practices?
Well, every one of these games, you're going to see somebody that probably hasn't made a huge impact throughout the season that shows up in a bowl game. So I'm excited to see the progress they make over these next several weeks, and then the opportunity to get on the field and make an impact.
Poncho certainly played a lot, but if he's going to be in the starting role with Jackson, what do you hope to see from him here these next couple of weeks compared to game experience that he already had?
Yeah, just really good play, right? I think he's shown that he's very capable and a great player for us. But that growth, that work that it's going to take to be successful in the game.
Is the expectation that Austin Novus will be able to play in this game?
Yes.
How valuable could a game like this be for Poncho, but also other players kind of stepping into that moment just to propel them for next year?
Yeah, extremely valuable. I've seen a lot of guys grow, and again, in this opportunity, you have a short window where some teams don't get the opportunity to practice and get better right now. Our guys got an opportunity to go improve, finish the season off on the right note.
When Jordan Birch got dinged up during the Pac-12 title game, did he avoid a long-term injury? Is he okay?
Yeah, we're always going to protect our players, right? So we're going to make sure that, Jordan's in a position where he can get back and be able to play for us. We'll see what that looks like as it progresses, but, he's out there doing stuff for us today.
Dorless or Troy out there yet today?
Yeah, Dorless is out there. Troy was not out there today. He's still rehabbing from some stuff from the past game.
Yeah, a lot's been talked about it, the December calendar and just how chaotic it all is.
Yeah.
With the playoff expanding. If it expanded this year, you guys would be hosting Missouri in about 9 days after all this. What should it be to avoid the chaos and the travel that you and others have just spent the last?
Yeah, I don't live in hypotheticals. The rules are the rules. Adapt or die, right? That's the way it works. So whoever makes the rules, we follow the rules. Take advantage of the opportunity to go get great players. To be a part of what our program's going to be in the future and continue to develop the guys that we have here. But this is certainly a crazy month.
Talking about that chaotic calendar, did you learn anything last year you think that has helped you kind of navigate this time better this year?
Yeah, certainly. I don't know that I can name something specifically, but just the sequence and the rhythm that we want to be in as an organization, I think that's a lot clearer for us now.
Now that you've had a bit of a chance to dive into Liberty, what do you see from them on the offensive side of the ball that's made them so effective?
Yeah, really talented team that runs the ball extremely well. Quarterback that is really elusive, and creates, big plays, explosive offense. They're really successful. There's a reason they're undefeated.
With there being so much time for preparation for this game, do you go back to maybe some of the techniques that you thought maybe fell off a little bit during the season, or how do you kind of take that preparation and kind of spread it out a little bit more that you're used to kind of doing in just 1 week?
Yeah, that's really the focus. When you get close to the game, it becomes, in-game prep. But right now it's about fundamentals and technique.
Just wanted to clarify, you said Bucky was out there today. Does that mean he plans on playing this game, or is he still making that decision?
No, yeah, Bucky wants to play in this game.
Yeah, with the announcement of adding the Oregon State game back, we talked about that throughout the season, but giving up a home game to do it in the short term, just your reaction to putting Oregon State back on the schedule the next couple of years and, like I say, making the changes in order to make it happen?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing for college football. It's a rivalry that certainly means something to us here, and I think means something to them. So it's good to see games like that still exist.
I think the priority is as you go about seeking new players in the portal, but particularly in the secondary, just what is the priority of those positions in particular? Good
players that we think can help us, right? You're looking for guys that can come in and add value from a character standpoint, but also a performance standpoint.
In that sense, what does this game and this kind of week of practices mean for Cole Martin, a guy who can obviously play a lot of positions and has had a good end of the year?
Yeah, work week, right? It's a work week for him. He sees the opportunity in front of him and a chance to take advantage of those opportunities.